Hi. Do you know someone who has died and when they died, they owned real estate? In those instances, the fees to the family to transfer that property to the heirs can be very expensive and it can take a long time. I have a tragic example to share with you where a young couple had recently gotten married and then tragically the husband died unexpectedly. They had not gotten around to doing any estate planning, and the house was only in the name of the husband because he bought the house before they got married. This was an absolutely terrible situation for the surviving wife because the result now, according to Illinois law, is that she only owned 50% of the house, and 50% of the house was owned by their three minor daughters, ages 3, 5, and 7. The wife was devastated at this result, and you know what? It could have been avoided. This is a perfect illustration of where a transfer on death instrument can avoid these kind of unintended results. In this video, I'll explain what a transfer on death instrument is. And here in Illinois, we call these affectionately TODIs. We'll review how a TODI works and when it makes sense to use it as part of your estate plan. I will walk you through how a TODI allows property to bypass probate and go directly to a named beneficiary after death, while still retaining full control of the property during their lifetime. The goal of this video is to clarify when a TODI is a smart solution and when it's not, and how to properly set one up here in Illinois. This topic is perfect for homeowners who want to make things easier for their heirs but don't yet need a living trust. I'll cover the pros and the limitations and what legal steps are required to avoid common pitfalls. You'll learn exactly how a TODI works and whether or not it's the right move to protect your property and avoid probate for your loved ones. I have over 30 years of experience helping families across Illinois build sound estate plans. I've seen TODIs work well and I've seen them cause issues. So let's talk about practical legal ways to apply it. So who will benefit most from this video? Well, homeowners in Illinois who want to avoid probate, individuals looking for a simple way to pass down real estate to their heirs, people with straightforward estates who own real estate but may not need all the benefits that come with a living trust, but yet want to see property transfer smoothly, and finally, adult children helping aging parents organize their estate plans. So, are you one of those people that are thinking about skipping probate with a TODI? Well, you're not alone. This is really a simple legal tool growing in popularity, but that doesn't mean it's always the right choice. At NTegrity Law, we've guided thousands of families through the estate planning process, and today we're giving you an inside view without all the legal jargon. So what is a TODI? A TODI is a legal document signed, witnessed, notarized, and recorded in the county of the property that allows your real estate to pass directly to a beneficiary upon your death, bypassing probate. Some people choose TODIs to avoid probate, others do it to reduce legal costs and make things simpler. It really does offer a simple solution to your estate. One important thing that is essential to know is a TODI needs to be recorded before the owner dies. So don't wait till the last minute to set up a TODI. So how do you set up a TODI? Well, you need to have it prepared by an estate planning attorney. That's our recommendation. Early versions of the TODI law required that they would only be drafted by attorneys. A TODI may seem like a very straightforward document, however, it has many real estate nuances, making it not recommended as a DIY project. Once the TODI is drafted, it is essential that it is signed, witnessed by 2 independent witnesses, and notarized. Finally, it needs to be recorded with the Recorder of Deeds office in the county in which the real estate is located. So what does a TODI do and what does it not do? Well, a TODI does not avoid Medicaid estate recovery, and it does not protect from creditors during the owner's lifetime. It cannot handle any complex estate needs, and it is subject to the Illinois Probate Code, so it can be subject to the same estate claims which would be available to any creditor during a probate process. It is not a good idea to use a TODI when there's going to be more than 3 beneficiaries inheriting the property. With many beneficiaries become conflicts, and when conflicts are involved, that's when failure and disappointment results. Also, when circumstances change, it's difficult to update a TODI. It can be expensive to revoke and replace a TODI with a new one. As a result, TODIs are only recommended for extremely simple situations. So, you say, Chris, when is it a good fit and when is it not? Well, listen, a single person that has 1 or 2 heirs can be a good scenario for a TODI. Also, a TODI can be a great tool, but it's not a full strategy. We encourage you to consult a qualified attorney so that you understand the breadth of what a TODI will take care of. Usually a TODI is just one instrument in the breadth of a will and powers of attorney and other estate planning documents. Lastly, small estates where the house is the primary asset is usually a good scenario for an estate plan that has a TODI in it versus a trust. A TODI might be the simplest option, but only if it fits your situation. If you're unsure, our legal team at NTegrity Law can help you look at the full picture and to build a plan that honors your wishes and your legal obligations. If you found this video helpful, you'll definitely want to check out our video, Wills versus Trust. We break down those 2 options side by side so you can understand what's really best for your estate. Schedule a consultation today with us. Call us at 847-802-9912. And thanks for joining us today.